Hello, and welcome to the War Report. I am your host, Cyrus, joined by Quan. This is a show where we talk about NXT and AEW, and we have a very loaded week. But first, I just wanted to address how was the interview?
Um, interview was cool. WWE does this thing where like they won't tell you you're doing the interview until like 12 hours before you're supposed to do the interview. So
Yeah,
we kind of had this.
we get shit last minute.
I mean, shout out to WWE for even like giving us that interview with Soruka, which is out now.
And I'm so mad and envious because Soruka being our first women's guest. Because
That is our first woman. I didn't even think about that.
yeah, we have been like we wanted Roxanne bad,
we
bruh.
we wanted women for a minute now, so it was really
Yeah.
cool. She was very nice. Yeah, it was really. I wish we got a little bit more time, but I understand it's a busy week for everybody involved. So I mean,
Yeah. With three shows going on.
yeah. So I wasn't like, I wasn't gonna fault them for like, oh, we should have got more time, or whatever. I'm just happy we even got the opportunity. It was really cool, and it was nerve wracking just getting just getting prepared for that in such a short amount of time, but
Hmm.
it's also made it kind of fun. And I think it went well. I thought she was very receptive to the questions we asked, and she seems like a really cool person. So yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Um,
that was cool.
I'm tight because what is it? I was just getting off work when we got the text. It was just like, who can do it? Kind of just like on hands on deck kind of situation. I'm
Yeah.
walking out of work. I literally just talked to my supervisor and he was just like, yeah, man, we'll touch base tomorrow, first thing in the morning.
Oh, I gotta come to the office.
So I'm just like, okay, like I have to be there. So like really do the thing. Um, I get to work today. He's an hour late and we never touch base.
Oh, so you could have did it.
I was just like, come on, like I could have like stayed at home and did the thing, man. I was really tight. And I didn't end up doing like much that day. The show that we're working on right now it's opening next week, so it's like big crunch time. Um,
Mhm.
so it's just like he's like extremely busy, and it's kind of just like I did my part, so now it's just like on him, but like it's been piling up. So, as he would put it, he's like a neglectful child. I mean, a neglectful parent because he's just like working and like not even looking at my side of the desk because like he's so fucking locked in. But yeah, I wish I was able to do that interview. That would have been really fun. But real life calls, you feel me?
Real life calls. That wasn't the only wrestling related thing I did this week. I also went to Raw last minute,
Yeah,
very last minute
you do
decision. I
that
was
a
like,
lot.
what? I do that a lot. I was like, I'm not gonna go, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna go.
Well,
Um,
I'm surprised
right.
you weren't priced out.
Well, see, the funny thing is, what happened was I bought the tickets. They was like $90. I wasn't expecting anything crazy nice, but I didn't realize how high it was. It was so high up that the seats I had, they had like a cameraman sitting there. So he was like, "Yo, just go see
Move.
the usher. Go see the usher because this is my X section." And they're like, "Cool." So they put me like closer to the ring than I would have been. So it actually kind of came up off of buying my tickets last minute. So it all worked out in the end. But I've been saying this for a long time. I think New England crowds are very, very underrated. Every show I've been to, no matter if it's in Connecticut, if it's in Boston, if it's in Rhode Island, they're always loud. I know the Dunkin' Donut Center, it's not called that anymore, but I'm gonna call it that. It like
Hmm.
it's not the biggest arena. I think it holds like maybe like 8,000 or something like that. But like every time it just is super loud. I remember when I went to Backlash when it was Bloodline versus Riddle. Who else was in that 6-man tag? It was like Riddle and like Orton and somebody else. I just remember how loud that crowd was, and just like, for the whole match. And like every time I go to a show in New England, it hits, bro. I think it's a very underrated crowd. But no, I had a good time at Raw though. It was cool.
It's been a minute since I've been to a wrestling show, obviously based on the
Me too.
circumstances.
Yeah.
Um, I don't really plan on being at one at all this year. But that's cool that you got to do that. Yeah, no, that's cool.
Also, Stephanie McCare in person. Yeah,
All right, stop that.
I'm just
Uh,
saying.
that video where she's singing the song during the Sheamus workout shit. That shit live that shit live right in my head, bro. I was like, what song is that?
I don't know, but it's cute.
Um,
I
I've been trying to find a song to properly dub over it, like the Booker Sexy Red thing.
yeah.
And I just put like Wheezy on it. Yeah, I'm brainstorming a song. It might not be a rap song. I might have to pick something new. Or a different genre. Um what I what I've been into or getting into lately, man. Oh, how was your 4th of July, man? It was real how
Bro, I
you
was at work. I was working, bro. I was
my
at the
fault.
bar.
My bad, bruh.
I was working at the bar. It was dead because who wants to be in a casino on July 4th? Um, yeah, it was whack. I didn't. And some old lady grinded on me in front of her husband. That was weird. I didn't like that. Um,
They was
yeah, no,
hashtag recruiting.
yeah, it was that was an invite. I didn't like that. I was not feeling it. She had to be like 70, bro. I was like, get off me, bro. Um,
Ew, get off me, bro.
it's that's what I'm saying. Like, why you
Valid reaction.
yeah, I was like, yo, chill. Um, but no, my fourth, I didn't do too much. Did you do anything? Did J5 cook
Uh
out on the grill? I feel like he cooked on the grill.
um I was not there for that.
Ah,
I was invited to a potluck with some friends and
you with your
you
shorty.
know,
I see what's going on.
nah. Um like yes, I moved to LA because a lot of my friends are here, but like obviously I
Yeah,
would like to have friends that are like out of my immediate circle so I can, do other
get
things
away.
that,
Yeah,
they don't really want to do. Like we all have like separate friend groups, and when I came here, I only had, the ones that convinced me to move here. Um, but I've met a lot of cool people the past few months, and then they're just like, hey, me and like all my friends are doing something, and I was like, all right, cool, more friends and shit like that. Um, all cool
you're you-
people.
you're you're very good at making new friends. I feel as an adult, I've had a very hard time making new friends in my life.
This is a big topic. I don't want to go too deep into it because I think the last person I talked to, like, I don't want to go an hour like on it like we do like usual things.
Yeah,
But I really thought I would have that problem with that, but I don't. Um, my younger brother, who is in the Navy, he's having a lot of problems with that. And I'm just like, just talk to people. Like not even just like, like just do it. It was just like, just say something. Like his big interest is that he's like into cars.
yeah.
In a kind of dangerous way, but like he's really into like cars and shit like that. That nigga loves speeding. Um, I'm just like, why don't you just go to a car meet, talk shop with other cool people. He got a cool car, talk to other people about their cool car, and then that's it. It's all up from there. Um, but yeah, I told him that, and what is it? I just sent him like some resources that like I saw because that is like a larger conversation amongst a lot of people. Um, that like the third space is, it's hard to make friends as an adult and stuff like that because like to make friends, you have to like everybody's just like, oh, you have to, spend money to make friends. And it's just like there's no real third spaces because you have to like spend money.
Yeah.
But my thing is that like just equate money to effort. If
Hmm.
you're spending money to be at a place to make friends, nigga, get your money's worth.
That's a fair point.
I met these people through a friendship event. There was an influencer that I really like, and she was like, "I'm doing something in LA, like, come out, meet people, pay for a ticket." Went, I got my criticisms about the event. I think it could have been done a little bit better. Um, but I really hit it off at somebody at one of the tables. He was really cool. They pushed us out of the bar. They were just like, "Hey, nigga, we closing. Get the fuck out of here." Also, the drinks in there, fucking ass. Luckily, they gave me a drink ticket, but like, they gave me two drinks. So I was like, "This shit's ass. I don't want another one." Um, they kick us out, and then somebody, like, everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna like, get some food after, like, what's up, blah blah blah." Somebody I did not talk to that whole event was just like, "Hey, I heard you talking about art from like a whole different table."
Yeah.
Nigga, you talk about art, that's it. The door is open. You feel me? And then what is it? She tells me that she used to also work at Riot as well. And then I
Oh.
was just like, "Oh, cool, blah, blah, this and that." It was, it just came together really easily.
Mhm.
But I'm just like, I think that like I am honestly tired of like the third spaces conversation because you can seriously turn anything into a third space. If
I will say it might be a little bit easier in LA than it is in other
I
locations.
I really I really don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay.
No. Um, if you if you are surrounded, if you go to some place that is like your thing, which like my thing is art museums, right? There is an infinite amount of public programming that museums do to get the community involved. Like you don't like museums, they want people there. Like they spent a fuck ton of money to get people to like be there. And then you don't even have to look at the art. Like, nigga, they want to get you drunk and they want you to come back.
Yeah.
You telling me that people that are younger than me don't want free drinks, live music? They be bad bitches at the art museum, bro. Just fucking go.
I don't
And like,
know. I don't know about art.
and and my thing, what is it? I got accepted to a program, that's aligned with the Getty. If you're in
Mm.
LA, if you're in the museum space in LA, I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go into much depth about it because I don't want to go on another tangent. But there, there are also other people in the program, like all across LA, and then we all came together and it was like a weird orientation and we were meeting like other alumni from the program. My supervisor was one of them, so it was like cool to link up with him and shit like that. And then like
Yeah.
he was friends with another speaker. I'm now friends with them. And since he was they were doing like lightning round questions and shit like that, people were like coming up to him, chatting him up, they want to like pick his brain and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then they were just like, "Hey, this is my Getty intern, blah blah blah, this and that." And then they were just like, "Oh, cool, you work with blah, like what's that like?" It's all uphill from there.
Yeah.
Three friends off that connection alone, like motherfucker, just go outside. I am tired of the third space conversation because you can make anything a third space, but you can also count everything out as a third space. If you don't know what a third space is, it is something, it's a place that is not work and it's not home and it doesn't cost you any money. My thing is that it will cost money to get there. Even if it's a free event, it costs money to get there. Are we ruling shit out because you have to pay money to get there? Because then nothing is a third space. Unless you want to walk a million miles to, whatever fucking event and shit
Hey.
like that. Is just like you spend the money to get there, put the effort in, try to make friends, talk to one person, talk to the bartender. Fuck it, who gives a shit? Um, last example, and this is an example just like in Miami. The last time I went to a wrestling event, I went straight after work. So I still have my work attire on. I have my Dickies jacket that has the logo on it. The museum's logo on it. I go, a bartender that is at the arena, he was just like, "Oh shit, you work at blah." And I was just like, "Yeah, I work at blah, blah, blah." And he was just like, "Oh man, I used to bartend there, shit like that, blah, blah, blah." And I'm just like, "Oh, you used to bartend there." And I was just like, man, you know that dude with the braids that be working there, funny ass dude. He was like, yeah, blah, blah, this and that. When we had an event again, I talked to the nigga with the braids. I mentioned that. We hit it off. That's a friend right there. Nigga, just talk to
Mm,
people, bro. Anywhere could be a third space. You can make a friend anywhere. Sometimes I am in that mode where I am like stone faced and I don't really want, like, I don't have an inviting presence. Um, and that's largely because I was at work.
understandable.
You say understandable. People at work didn't get it. I be locked in. I just want to put my 8 hours in and get the fuck out. But whenever there was an event or anything happening after work, they'd be like, "Oh my God, you're such like a different person." It's just like, yeah, motherfucker, I was just in jail for 8 hours, bro. Like, what the fuck? Why would I want to be smiling and giggling and shit? Also, most of that 8 hours listening to the podcast, long ass YouTube videos, audio books. I can't do that if I'm talking to you.
Yeah, right.
I'm entertaining myself. I'm not here to entertain you on my Taylor shit. Um, but yeah, that is my rant. I'm done with that. It was really cool this week, and Anime Expo had they had an after party that I went to, and that was really fun. Um, didn't make many friends there, but I made a few. Also, that venue was weird as shit because it's like it's in a warehouse, right?
Hmm.
They got the porta potties outside. But there is a literal hole in the wall that has a fully functioning bathroom. And that bathroom was much nicer than those fucking porta potties.
Mm.
And everybody was just like, "Oh man, I can't do it, the hole in the wall or whatever." And I was just like, I went in there and I had the homie block the door, basically, or like just block the hole or whatever. And I was just like, "Hey man,
Yeah.
that shit had a sink in there. That shit better than the porta potty, bro." Um, but no, that was really fun. And then the rest of the weekend was like, what fucking ever. Just doing shit I was neglecting for chores I was neglecting for the past few days. So that is it. I had a blast. No video game shit. Actually, video game adjacent. I've been listening a lot to the Grand Theft Auto radio stations.
Sean P. Which one? Which one are you listening to, man?
I've been listening to San Andreas Radio X and K, what is it? It's like KDST, which is just the dust.
Hmm.
Dog, they got dog, they have some fucking hits on San Andreas, bro.
There's. I'm trying. I don't think I remember
I
much of the
know
San Andreas one.
I know Vice City had Michael Jackson, but they had Billie Jean, but they got some hits on there, man. There's a lot of good songs on there. What is it? One of the WrestleMania themes was Hollywood Swinging. That was on San Andreas. Um,
Yeah, that
my,
makes sense.
my older brother loved that station. Um, but yeah, like Tony Hawk and San Andreas specifically, like listening to that, it was just like nostalgia and shit like that. Like those two games like really opened my music palette to a lot. Cause nigga, I was listening to, I'm black shit, I'm listening to rap and shit. And then
Yeah,
one day I was just like, I'm spinning the wheel. There's so many radio stations and shit like that. Like when niggas play Grand Theft Auto, they start driving a civilian when they bored.
yeah.
I was
You just
playing with
start.
the
You just
radio.
playing. You just playing songs.
Yeah, I was playing with the radio station. Yeah, K does have some great things. I was listening to the Bounce earlier today, but I went back to the Dust. Also, the little vignettes and the DJs that are on that shit.
They're funny as fuck.
Fucking hilarious, man. I remember I used to listen to the talk station
Me
on San
too.
Andreas a
I used to love
lot
the talk station.
because I loved that the game, like the station changed the further you got into the game. When I heard that, I was just like, oh shit, that's really cool. So I started listening to that shit a lot. Just to hear like changes in the station and shit like that. Um, But yeah, Radio X is that shit, man. I fucking love listen to that shit, and it has Cults of Personality on there. So
No, there's some good songs.
I keep watching the fucking CM Punk entrance from Mania this year where he came out with Living Color. I was just like, this is fucking tough, dog. Um, and it makes me I was just thinking earlier today, I'm really excited for the radio stations that are gonna come with GTA 6. I know I hate that they have like a lot of the celebrity influence ones or whatever. Like I heard they were trying to get like a Drake station. Um, I believe they talked about like a Little Yachty station as well.
Yeah.
That shit don't really I thought the Frank Ocean I thought the Frank Ocean and the Flying Lotus from GTA 5 was like really cool. But like I just want the silly ass DJs, bro. The Spotify.
I'm sure they'll have a mix of both.
Yeah, I'm sure on the original stations that they have, like what is it? I think it's like their core eight.
Yeah.
They'll have something, but like, yeah, keep those celebrities on like a completely different station. Um, I want to have the funny ass DJs. The Spotify AI DJ can't do. Um, what is it? Oh, I think nigga name is Thomas Knight. Thomas Knight and Sage. Them bitches is funny as hell, man. Just looking at that shit made me really excited for GTA 6, just randomly. Um, but yeah, that's it from me. Nothing else is going on. Big week in wrestling.
Big weekend. I'm like mentally trying to like prepare myself for how much wrestling I have to watch because like at minimum I have to watch 3 out of the 4 shows.
I am legitimately
Maybe
I'm
maybe two and a
exhausted at the
half.
thought.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I have to watch this before Wednesday evening, and just the thought of that is like, because it's like I'm working all weekend,
Hmm.
so it's just like I gotta like, I don't know, man. I'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
I'm legitimately tired at the thought. I've been exhausted thinking about all the shows to watch this week since we talked about it last week.
They got to stop. Somebody has to stop. I don't know who, WWE, whatever this is. You doing shows the full weekend, the other company doing the show. Please stop. I understand what you're doing, but please, you're killing me.
Yeah,
I can't do this.
give me a fucking break. Um,
Please.
yeah, like I thought I thought that NXT, like even just watching NXT last night, I thought it was a good episode, but I was just so fucking tired. Because the whole time I was thinking about, since it's the go home show. So I just kept thinking about Great American Bash and I just kept thinking about how much wrestling we have to watch this weekend.
Yeah.
Um, it is a lot. And not in this isn't the usual like I don't want to watch AEW this week, jazz that I usually like do or feel. I was just legitimately tired because I know that, this is also a go home show and I know All In is gonna be long as fuck.
Yeah.
And they were talking about a fucking 2 hour 0 hour. I don't usually watch a 0 hour, but that's a fucking lot.
Those don't even make sense because if it's 0 hour, why would it be 2 hours?
All right.
I'm just saying. It'd be 2 hours. Um, uh, I usually do watch the 0 hours, so
Yeah.
I'm assuming if they're doing 2 hours, that means the first half hour is talking and the second hour is like when they put 4 matches on. I'm sure they haven't announced it yet, but I'm sure we'll get the 20-man tag team match, the all in special. Um, so I mean, yeah, I love wrestling as much as the next guy. I really do. But yeah, damn, that's it's a lot. But you gotta do what you gotta do. We will watch the shows. We'll talk about them next week.
Hmm.
We'll preview them this
Yeah, yeah,
week.
yeah.
That's all. That's all we can do.
Yeah. Um, oh, I'm a bad host. I didn't have the notes up. My bad. All right, what are
We
we
don't
in
have anything in the
for?
trenches because I just felt like
I ain't gonna
whatever we
lie.
needed to talk about,
It's not even loading, so it's fine.
it's fine.
I got the notification that you edited stuff, but um Nothing's changing on the notes. So it is what it is. We freestyling. Um, Let me go to cage match real quick and get the NXT. Actually, we could talk about NXT right now since I have that filled out. Then we'll go into AEW. Um, Ricky Saints runs through all of Ethan's cronies,
Some boy's ass.
smoke them niggas. The Women's Summit, I thought that was really cool. Since it leaks into the main card, everything kind of leaks into the main card, so these are all quick hits. I thought the Women's Summit stuff was really cool. I popped when Stephanie Vecchio showed up. I laughed when Zelina was walking in the parking lot. Um, Ivy Nile being there was really cool. Um, just a lot of those returns for the NXT folks. Um, it was really fun. It was really cool. I liked it a lot. Um,
Did you feel a way how like Stephanie got her own interest and Julia just kind of came to the crowd?
and maybe it was supposed to be like a little surprise thing because she does creep up kind of like
Yeah.
behind Jada Parker just a little bit. Um,
If I'm Julia, I'm like, yo, I'm the champ. You feel me? Like,
yeah,
why don't I
nigga.
get an entrance? I
I
was the
mean,
last
how?
NXT Women's Champion. Why don't I get an entrance?
Yeah, I mean, Stephanie Vacca was also that,
Oh,
but
Stephanie. I'm sorry, Stephanie was the last one. I got my people mixed up. But still,
yeah,
you feel me? Like,
you you
I
think
feel
that
a
was a
little bit of a
slight?
way. I don't know what that was. I'm
Nah,
just saying.
I'm not gonna read too much. I thought it was
Think
cool though.
about it.
I thought the segment was really cool, and then once again, like you want to talk about NXT being the best women's division, even with like all the main roster people that were there, you look at that five that is going out there to represent NXT. Come on, man. Shit lit. Um, what is it? Lola. They I feel like they don't really know what to do with her. But it's a little hot. It's like a candle. It's still hot though. Still lit, still lit.
Yeah.
Um, that was really cool. Charlie Dempsey wins. Can't say I care too much about that. Um, Jasper Troy, um, and Javon Evans, they're just like fighting throughout the show.
No,
Um,
he was whooping Javon up his ass the whole show.
yeah, Javon eventually
I
like gets his lick back, but like he was
I
whooping
feel
his ass up and down that show.
I feel like Hank and Tank ain't do enough. He's like, hey, stop it, bro. Just like, bro, you should have whooped his ass. Fight him.
Yeah,
That's
like
your
fight
man.
back. Like what the fuck?
He's like pushing him, like, hey, stop it, man. What are you doing? Like, no, man.
I understand
Your
y'all want
boy
to
get
keep
ass.
I know y'all want to keep each other fresh because y'all got a match against the Culling later, but like, damn, nigga, it's just a
Yeah,
Culling. Fight back,
help
nigga.
your boy. Just a color crazy.
It is.
It is just a
Um,
color.
Joe Hendry, Mike Santana, they defeat High Rise. I am liking High Rise. I think they're good.
Something about high rise makes me laugh. I don't know what it is exactly. They look
I
like
think is it the spelling of the tag team name? Because I think the
no,
spelling is silly.
it's something about their look. They look like like CW characters. I don't know how to explain it. Like I can see these guys at All American, like they're like the offensive linemen on the team or something like that.
Shit, they probably were offensive linemen.
They probably were on All American.
Yeah. Um,
I don't something about this the way like they dress and just everything just gives off like teen drama.
uh, I think the name is just a little silly. Well, just
The
like the
name
spelling of it.
very
Um,
urban.
Whoa, hold on. Sorry, I'm on Cage Match right now. Cage Match adds promos too. Niggas be rating promos on fucking Cage Match? What?
It's fire.
What the fuck? Promo database? Hold on. What's the best rated promo of all time?
Don't tell me. I'm going to guess. If I had to guess, it's probably Hard Times, right?
So, sorry, this is a tangent. I will give you the top five, but this is a crazy top five because someone shows up, the same person shows up three times.
It's either
Um,
Flair or Dusty.
Flair or Dusty? I'll give you one more.
Um, what's the great promo that I'm missing? Rock?
He's up there.
Who is?
Oh, whoa, you will believe which one is up here.
All right, let's
Okay.
hear it.
All right, all right. You're you
Oh,
are a
fucking
disc
Punk. I forgot about Punk. I'm
He's up
bugging.
there, definitely.
I was
But
about to say.
you're a disgrace to professional wrestling, Tommy, by Cactus Jack.
Okay,
ECW,
ECW. Okay.
um, October 3rd, 1994, 1995. Dewey Foley is 3 years old. You sick son of a bitch. Um, that is September 19th, um, 1995. The Rock promo, out of all the Rock promos in the top, this is top three spot. Look at your boy, Mama Rhodes.
Really? Wait, I'm
Yes.
assuming that's the one where he beats him up, right?
Yes.
Is that a promo? I mean, yeah, I guess it's a promo.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, no, there's a full transcript here, so yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
it's
promo.
physical. Yeah, I guess it's a promo. Yeah,
Nigga,
it's like physical theater.
this is a 123 people voted this a 10 out of 10.
Hold on, look, no, I will say this: it was a 10 out of 10 segment. I'll say that much. I agree. I thought it was when we look back, that could be an all-time segment because it came out of nowhere. No one saw it coming, and then it was like, whoa, whoa, this shit got real. I'm not mad at that. I don't think it's The Rock's best promo ever, but
I don't I'm I'm not that familiar with the Rock, but I'm thinking he got better work.
I think the thing with Rock's promos is that they were usually just generally they were more funny. Like Rock's known
Yeah,
for
yeah.
funny promo, not for like anything serious.
Yeah. Um Pipe Bomb by CM Punk.
Makes sense.
Um and A Man of Integrity, I ought to slap you by Mankind.
I don't even remember that one. When the hell was
Um
that?
May 26, 1997.
Who
Book
was
it
he
another
talking
tab.
to?
He is talking to
97. Was that Triple
he,
H?
he's talking to Jim Ross. Who is he talking to Jim Ross about?
What the hell? I don't. Oh, that's the that might be the one where he that was when he was doing the. They were doing like the shoot not shoot promo. It was like those interviews they were doing
Hmm.
when they were getting his character over. So that probably right around the time when Cactus Jack showed up in MSG, or like right
Yeah.
before it.
I will read the rest really quickly. Um, are you ready for Misery? By Eddie Kingston. I'm grateful, Daniel Bryan. Cosmetically pleasing, the Briscoes. That's the
I don't know
bottom
what that
line
was.
because Stone Cold said so. Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm Eddie Kingston and I will be the grand champion.
The too
Um,
many Kingston's in here.
yeah.
That's too many.
He is above Raven. He's above Ravens. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled, which is a promo that I really like. Um, there's a lot of better promos.
No Dusty. Where's Hard Times?
Let's see. Let me put in.
Because if Hard Times is not top 10, something's up.
It's not top 10.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
his name don't show up for a minute. I'm still scrolling. I don't see it. There's a fucking Dean Ambrose promo and no Dusty, bro.
Not John Moxley, Dean Ambrose.
Dean Ambrose.
All right, whatever.
There's a promo segment that has Roman Reigns in it, my nigga.
Oh, Roman got some joints.
He ain't got no shit with Dean Ambrose.
Oh, got some
uh,
joints.
the first Dusty promo that comes up is "The View Never Changes." Um,
I don't know what that one is. Is that the
this
hard time?
is
It's different. I don't.
why wouldn't it be called Hard Times? I don't really know. I don't plan on
Uh,
reading all of this, but this is July 2nd, 1994. Yeah, and that is placed at number
I'm sure it's good, but
91. Hard Times is 93 on the
that's
list.
wild.
Yeah. And Say Goodbye to Swerve's House is above it, like at 92.
I don't even remember that promo. I just remember the buyer.
Yeah, there's there's too many AEW promos on top of this.
Well, I mean, the thing with cage matches, they be gassed at AEW crazy.
Yeah,
They be giving shit tens that don't need to be 10. Like, all right, I know you like the match, but like, damn, 10? It is what
yeah,
it is. I don't take I don't
Mm,
take cage match ratings very serious.
yeah. No, it's crazy, but the fucking the Steiner promo is at 28.
Steiner match should be top 25. Easy. Easy. That's the thing with Steiner match is that it's surpassed pro wrestling. It's just internet culture, like internet meme in general. You know what I mean? Like people know Steiner math and probably don't even know like the context of it. I mean, it does
This
it's
is
just so well known.
this is the grand project that I would like to introduce to the A Show Network to everybody's listening. I would love to just compile a top 10 of like just the top 10 of our promos, either for social content or we just come together and talk about it.
So many.
Yeah. There's a lot
So
of
many. And then you have to put them in category because then like there's funny promo, there's serious promos, there's like the
I
back and
mean,
forth promo. Like, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
we could
Like,
do that.
you gotta break
Honestly,
it down.
that is a month long worth of social content. Um, yeah, no, this was a really cool little deep dive. Because I didn't know Cage Match did this and it caught my attention. Back to NXT. Um, Kalani defeats Laney Reed. I like Laney Reed. I said it last week and it continues to be true. I think she's really fucking cool.
That was a Shayna Baszler joint,
Yeah, which is
according to the news.
great.
That's cool. I think it's good for her. That they're looking at her for to be a producer. She should put the suit on. She already wears suits anyway.
I don't. All right, man.
Put that suit on, baby. Oh man, not
Um,
Shayna.
and then Hank and Tank versus the Culling. I'm not gonna hold you. Speed ran this. I
I
could.
wasn't paying attention. It was fine though.
I hit the fuck out of that fast forward. Um,
I
I
do
don't care
think
about the
Nico
Culling.
Vance. I do think Nico Vance has potential. I see the vision with him.
The promo that they cut in the vignette earlier, I was just like, oh, he got something going on, like character wise, just a little bit. Um, so that's cool with me. But this match, nah, man, I'm sorry, I just can't really care much
It was cool.
for this. I'm like, I'm sure it was cool, just couldn't really muster up something.
It's hard for me to be interested in anything Sean Spears is doing.
Yeah, so sorry about that. And Great American Bash. Um, I'll start from the bottom to the top. Javon Evans versus Jasper Troy in a singles match. I'm gonna go Jasper Troy. I don't think you do a lot of this and not give him a dub. Um, and if you are going to give Javon Evans the dub, I am going to start looking at his booking with a fucking microscope because you're not going to have him beat one of your, new LFG prospects or whatever and not give him anything after.
Yeah,
So,
I would agree. Unless my thing would be if Javon wins, he gets beat up directly afterwards. Like gets his ass whooped by Jeff. Like he say he wins by like a roll up or some shit, and he gets his ass beat, and then they run it back at another show, maybe with the stipulation. I can see that being a possibility.
if that's the case, that's cool too. But I need something to come out of that than more than just a rematch. You feel me?
But also, I mean, also, yeah, I'm assuming Inamura doesn't win, which
Oh
I'm,
yeah,
you know
not
what?
even that one.
Hey, I don't know. I genuinely
Oh,
don't know, but we'll get there. But I'm saying if he's saying he doesn't win, yeah, I mean, if Javon wins, I don't see a reason why he wouldn't be uh number one contender and
yeah,
faces Obafemi. And I think they finally had that match.
that one on one. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that'd be really cool. But like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like, that's just how I'm coming at it. Like, I will be like looking at his booking at a microscope because I don't think you give him, a win over what you are touting out as like the next big thing. Um, and the only thing that comes from it is a rematch, you know? Um,
Yeah.
I'm just saying we just gotta, kind of just do a little more with Javon Evans. Um, Ethan Page versus Ricky Saints in a Falls Count Anywhere match. I think that's going to be cool. Um, I feel bad for the people in the arena because if they end up going backstage, get comfortable watching that screen, nigga.
I
Um,
think this might be a detriment to Ricky Starks, and
oh
I
yeah, they
think
gonna beat his ass.
yeah, putting yourself in a false count anywhere match means there's no DQ. Vanity Project will be in the cut. Yeah, I don't know. This might not have been a smart move on his part. If he was smart, he should have just been like, "Oh, do a cage match or something." You know what I mean? I think false count anywhere. You don't have friends. He's got friends. Cody ain't showing up to the Great American Bash. You feel me? Like, who gonna help you?
Um,
I'm
I'm
going
gonna
with
go.
Ethan Page.
The thing is that this is a match between two people that are rumored to leave.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
I
I
don't think that
I
Vanity
don't think
Project and Swipe Right or whatever the full collective name is needs Ethan Page to like kind of get over. I thought they were getting Swipe Right was getting over without it, just off like pure athleticism alone.
I think putting
Um,
him with Ethan Page gives them a little bit more legitimacy, though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Then honestly, then Ricky Saints wins. Um, or sorry, Ethan wins.
I'm going Ethan. I don't think Ricky Saints is staying in NXT much longer.
Did you listen to his him on
I,
Cody's
I
pod?
I've seen a couple clips on TikTok.
It's pretty good. It's
I
pretty good.
haven't listened to the full thing.
I've been I think it was like 2 weeks ago. I binged like a bunch of them. Um, I thought the Damian Priest one was really good. The Brandy Rhodes one was cool, and I believe Bailey was also on there as well. I think I watched that one.
I know. Truth had one. I heard it was pretty funny because Truth is just a funny guy in general.
Yeah, that one's just silly. The LA Knight one keeps popping up. I'm just like, I'm good, brother. Uh, I don't give a fuck, man.
Oh, crazy pop when he came out on Raw. By the way,
Oh yeah, that nigga's
I think
fine.
he had the biggest pop of the night. If I'm not
Um,
even bigger than Jay.
LA Knight is he's in good hands. He's in a good spot, for real, for real.
Yeah,
Um, he need to hurry up and get Lyra on there. Uh, shit, or Stephanie, Io,
McMahon. I think so.
Kyrie,
I think
Vacker.
some women. I was there like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
she
some
got
women
her
on.
own shit.
Oh, I'm not listening to that. I saw a clip of her talking about the segment with Orton where Orton kisses her.
Freaky ass family, bro. All of them.
Randy don't even want to talk about that segment, bro.
I wouldn't either. That shit crazy. That's my boss's wife.
That dude looks over that shit like he
He's
got a
like,
demon over him,
"Ugh."
bro.
They over here giggling about like nah, man. That shit kind of weird, bro.
Yeah, weird ass family.
Weird
Um,
ass family, bro.
but yeah, we're gonna go Ethan Page. Sol Ruka versus Izzy Dame for the North American Women's Championship.
I mean,
Um,
front of the show, so Ruka, I can't bet
yeah,
against her.
you know what? She's officially friend of the show.
I can't bet against
How
her.
how many does that make? We got Carmelo, Ilya, Sol,
Obafemi,
Obafemi. Um,
Carmelo. Is it
yeah, I
Melo?
said that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, Melo the
Um,
first.
Stokely Hathaway. Um, I don't think we're. I think it's gonna be very rare we get AEW
I don't think we're
interviews.
ever getting an AEW. No time soon, at least. Um,
Hey, no fault but our own.
yeah, man.
But yeah, that's a good five friends of the show. You feel me?
Are we
Um,
missing somebody?
no, I think that's it.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we got friends, guys.
Sorry to ever friends we forgot. The friends we made along the way. I'm gonna go Soul Ruka here, friend of the show.
Big look for Izzy Dame, though, who I am a fan of.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, no, I think Izzy's great. Um, I definitely think like Sol Ruka and Izzy Dame are two people that I feel kind of got, I wouldn't say screwed over because I'm sure they appreciated just like getting that experience, but just that long stint that they were just like off NXT TV when they were on it a lot to
Hmm.
like be on TNA and shit like that, you know? And then like Izzy Dame was on TNA and she was on Level Up a lot, but I thought she was like, I thought she looked great, especially another tall, big woman to face off against, like a Lash legend. Um, and we saw that a few weeks ago, and I thought like that was really cool, like when they did the face off. And Sol Ruka doesn't get to like really wrestle a lot of like bigger people. So this is going to be very interesting how this goes.
Hmm.
Um, as referenced in the interview that you should go listen to. Um, she's having her very like athletic bouts with a lot of folks. And this is going to be like the only kind of like just hoss in the women's division that she can't really wrestle. Unless she like ends up wrestling Zarya, but like Zarya's not really a hoss, but she is definitely a powerhouse. Um, but I hope that match doesn't happen. Let's keep that friendship forever. Because friendships in wrestling always last.
Always.
Always. Never fails. Um, but we're both going Soul Ruka.
Yeah, so Ruka for sure.
Um, if on the off chance that Izzy Dame wins, I think it's going to be because of Tatum Paxley, obviously.
Oh, yeah, no. That's
Yeah. I mean that's like a plus 100 or a negative 100 on the parlay, so it is what it is. Um Tag team match, we got Jordan Grace, Blake Monroe versus Fatal Influence, JC Jane and Fallon Henley, and their vignettes Grace and Monroe's was very EO and Zoe Stark coded.
I mean less racist, but yeah.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All
I
right,
didn't make the
all
I
right,
didn't do the
all
vignette.
right.
I didn't do the vignette. I'm just saying.
You're right, but it was very much that coded. I thought it was silly. I thought it was fun, and if they're not going to be on the show, then it is what it is. Um, I think it's going to be Blake Monroe and Fallon Henley doing a lot of the heavy lifting because, two people of this match have another match the following week, or like the following day.
Yeah.
Um, and honestly, this is going to be Blake Monroe's first match, and I think she needs to be a major part of this, just to like show the people why.
Yeah, showcase who she is.
Yeah, like you got to give the people a why right now. Like, why was this so special? So I'm looking forward to that match. I will give it to Fatal Influence, and I
Yeah.
will I will even say that JC gets the pin on Grace
Mm.
plus 300.
Nah, I'm with that. Cause then, yeah, I mean, if you're thinking what I'm thinking,
Lose tonight, win tomorrow.
yeah, you know the old trick.
Come on, man. I've been watching wrestling for 5 years.
You know the game.
It's been 10. But yeah, no, I think that's cool. Um, Obafemi Inamura for an NXT Championship. I thought that segment with him and Inamura, Oba and Inamura was really cool. I could not stop laughing when Josh Briggs grabbed that mic and people did not stop booing.
They were to get the nigga out of here.
It was just like, let the man speak, my nigga. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, because at that point, this is the thing though.
The
Like,
promo was over, honestly,
yeah,
until he
I'm
wanted to
like,
grab the mic.
we already established that Inamura can speak for himself, and he's
Yeah.
perfectly fine cutting a promo in English. You didn't need Josh Briggs there. It just made Josh Briggs look silly. Like
Yeah, he was
it,
just
it
like,
was not necessary.
and I didn't even feel like his part of the promo was even like delivered well.
He didn't even
And
say nothing.
yeah, he was just like, Inamura was just like, I will beat you. I will become NXT champion. And just Josh Briggs grabs the mic and just says that just more disrespectfully. And I was just like, why though?
Yeah,
Um,
nobody want to hear you talk.
I feel like Josh Briggs might cost Inamura.
That'd be crazy, especially because Inamura like came back from Japan to go help him out. I mean,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of fucked up. Uh,
You do that. What is it? Brooks Jensen. He posted that he will be in Atlanta. So obviously he might be there for some reason. I don't think the culling is doing anything since they got beat tonight. So we might see we might see them return, even though I'm just like, why'd you
why
break them
you
up in the
bring that
first
up in the
place?
first place? I don't understand.
That is lit.
Um,
I'm pre-ordering that complaint.
I'm here to complain, baby.
Yeah, put that on
I'm
layaway.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take you back to Ring of Honor 2006
Okay, I
when a
might be
when
familiar
a
with this.
when a certain Japanese wrestler pulled up to Ring of Honor in his
Okay.
second match, won the world championship off a homicide
I don't
like
think
a
this is
month
the
into
second
his reign.
match.
It's not a second match, but I'm just saying. Sometimes you let
Okay.
the big Japanese dude come in here and just handle shit real quick. Feel me? Let's have him win. Who said, you know what? Let's have you Shiki
I
tomorrow to get a surprise victory.
I don't say no.
I'm not, if it happens, I'm not mad. I'm like, you know what? Let's do it.
These are two guys that I like. Um, I did say that like I thought it was like just literally earlier I was just like Inamura ass not winning, but I would not be upset if he did. Um,
I don't know why that promo, the video promo of all the Japanese wrestlers, like, do it for us. I don't know that one got me. I'm like, you know what? He almost had me believing you might just win this.
following Shinsuke's footsteps. Has he ever met Shinsuke? No.
I actually saw an
Um,
interview where he's like, yeah, the Japanese roster is like very tight knit in WWE, and they're like they hold everybody down when
yeah,
like new
no.
people come in.
I mean, we've been seeing that since Io came in.
Yeah, yo, Shinsuke seems like the OG. Like, when you got to check in with Shinsuke when you get there. Yeah, he'll put you on
Shit,
on everything you need to know.
It used to be checking with a Hideo, bruh.
You
If
used
he
to be
was in
checking with
office.
Funaki, checking with Funaki and low key.
Yeah, that is the check-in. But like, what
You
is
want the
it?
Funaki with the check in for a minute.
When they were all in NXT, we seen Shinsuke, what is it? Shinsuke, Io, Kyrie, Xia Li hanging out like
Oscar,
all the time.
Oscar
I
too.
think Oscar was gone by that point.
Yeah,
But like,
true. No, Oscar's still around, but I think they intersected at that point.
yeah, but like, they would even take pictures with her when they pull up.
Yeah,
And I get it. Like,
makes sense to me.
yeah, yeah, the only niggas in the room that speak my language, bro. We're all working on our English together, and if I feel like speaking Japanese to somebody, you know, I'm gonna go talk to them. So I get it. But yeah, they locked in, and I think that's cool. I know that makes a lot of foreigners that are coming to NXT. I know that makes them feel a lot comfortable. Um, they're not going to be navigating this very scary world of America all alone. So I think that's nice.
Me too.
All right, that is NXT AEW time. Ooh,
I got Evolution, the first one, like on background right now. Interesting.
it was a
It's an
cool show.
interesting seeing where the roster is at right now.
This
The
is
women's
all
roster at
in.
compared to 2018.
Yeah.
We doing the all in card?
Yep.
All right.
All right. So there's 18. I'm playing. I'm fucking with you.
I
There's
was
eight
about to
matches.
say.
I'm
I
fucking
mean,
with you.
we
I'm fucking
still
with
we
you.
still got collision tomorrow. I'm sure they'll add three more.
Yeah.
Um, eight seems too low for all in.
I think with the 2 hour, two hour long 0 hour, because I don't really see them having a panel, but I see that coming together.
No, they
I,
do a panel. They do. It's
oh,
usually
they
like
do.
it's Jarrett, Renee, and like somebody else.
Okay. I took off my glasses. I don't know why I did that. So I'm gonna try to read this card. Um, the Hurt Syndicate versus Jet Speed, and the Patriarchy in a
Yes.
what is it? Three-way tag.
Yeah.
You see, originally. the Hurt Syndicate was just going dog walk speed, jet speed.
Yeah,
Now that you add the patriarchy to it, it's just like, oh, okay, there's actually some oddities here. Um,
yeah.
but I thought
They very much feel thrown in because I feel like it's been so much
something happened on
focus on Hurt
Collision, right?
Syndicate. I don't remember. Sometimes when I watch Collision, I might kind of like not pay attention to other segments outside of like the matches that happen. So I might have
Hmm.
missed something. But
I saw a clip and I think that it was Kevin Knight, Nick Wayne, and Shelton in a match in a
they had a
fatal,
triple threat match. But that
yeah,
was
triple
already
threat.
after the fact they announced that it was gonna be a three-way tag.
Oh, okay, then fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
Hurt Syndicate.
I'm gonna go with the patriarchy. I think this is the way to get the tag titles off of the Hurt Syndicate where they don't have to get pinned.
Do they come back for it?
Nah.
Okay. Um, Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher for the TNT Championship. Before we get into this, did you see that Daniel Garcia promo, man?
Did I? Man, Daniel Garcia, man.
Who hasn't beaten Daniel Garcia? Jesus Christ, brother.
Why would you say that? Has himself. I. It's not even like. Remember we made fun of Hangman when he was like, "I don't like fighting." We cut that "I don't like fighting" promo.
Yeah.
Even that one, that like that
This
ricochet. I
one's so
mean
much
that not.
worse.
Yeah, it's so bad. I'm like, what do you what? Why would you say that? Even the crowd like groaned, like, huh?
Hey
Yeah, I don't
man,
know.
I'll never forget the you know the contract talk for Garcia when he was just gone for a little bit, and then Tony Khan said, "Hey man, big thing is coming for Daniel Garcia, bro. Trust me, this year is his. This nigga
This is the
year
thing though.
suck."
This is the thing though. It's his fault.
Yeah,
Daniel Garcia has done nothing to impress anyone. He hasn't improved in ring or on the mic. He's just the same old bland guy, and that's why, like, I'm not one of the people who think everybody should go to NXT. But I think if anybody would have benefited going through the PC, it would have been Daniel Garcia. And I can't speak on his financial situation, how much NXT was going to pay compared to whatever Tony was going to pay. I totally get,
You
you
know
know what
Tony
it,
always bringing out the brink truck.
yeah. So I can't even fault him for that. But I feel like if he wanted to advance his career in wrestling, I think NXT would have been the better move. But I mean, who am I to tell him? But yeah, that promo. Ay, ay, ay.
I think that as a, younger guy, I definitely think that like NXT would have been the move for him. I think a lot of young people should at least entertain going to NXT. And if it doesn't work out, like the safety
Oh,
net, AEW is always there, you know? And honestly, they might even pay you even more um to be on that roster, you know? Just for people on social media to say WWE fumbled. But yeah, I think that for the most part, Daniels Garcia's growth has stunted or is like stagnant, might not even be stagnant, might have gone down. Um, because yeah,
this
I
the
just
the
I
stock
just
is at an all time low.
yeah, I just
Let's
don't
be
think
let's be real.
he really impressed anybody with his reign. I don't think Adam Cole has either, but I mean that is the fate that you suffer as a collision exclusive. Kyle Fletcher. Kyle
Yeah, I
Fletcher in
guess you might.
five.
Yeah, you might as well just go Kyle Fletcher at this point.
I I
I have
s-
no real reason.
I mean I see Kyle Fletcher as a, seriously a top prospect for AEW. My only problem with Kyle Fletcher's like sort of booking, besides the usual like everybody just kind of goes too long. Um, but like shit, he's had a better year than Daniel Garcia and Adam Cole combined.
Yeah, easily, 100%.
He needs to get away from Don Callis. I don't think that's doing him any favors. Um, he could really get booed all by himself, and he's not a bad promo.
Nice fun.
So I'm confused what Don Callis' purpose is. Um, but like I think like he's good,
Yeah,
but just get him away from Don Callis. Like my only get him away from Don Callis and Will Ospreay. He's been in their orbit.
get Will Osprey from Don Callis. That's the other issue.
Get Don Callis off the show.
Yeah, get Don Callis off. I've been saying that for about 3 years now. Get this man off my TV.
Like have him bow out like Dan Lambert, man.
Rest in peace, Dan Lambert.
I was gonna ask if he died. I know he didn't.
He didn't die, as far as I know.
Um, dog, you want to talk about shit stables, bruh? Dan Lambert, people. Huh.
Well, now just say Scorpio Sky also made his return on Collision.
That don't change what I said.
I'm just saying you mentioned it. I'd have to bring it up. I'm like,
Okay,
we
because
were just talking about him 2 weeks ago. We
listen,
haven't seen this man, and now he showed up.
forever.
Yo, Tony's listening, bro.
I
He
guess.
can't fool me.
I'm sure he's listening. Um, because what is it? Mina had a new theme and then went back to her old one within
That's
15 minutes.
impressive.
So, um, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna go Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah,
Seems cool
sure.
to
Why
me.
not? I don't care.
Yeah.
The t-
Uh,
the fall of the TNT Championship in like the last year.
I think it being on Collision actually like makes it worse.
Yeah, it
Like
really hurts it.
it was already in a rough state post that second Cody reign. And then when it started like bouncing back and forth between Guevara and Scorpio Sky, who returned
Yeah,
on Collision.
let me go over it briefly, real quick. It goes Sammy, then Scorpio for like a day, and then Sammy, and then Scorpio, then Wardlow. I don't even remember that reign.
I remember that
Um,
reign. He did nothing with that shit.
yeah, Samoa Joe,
What is it? He wrestled security guards.
who did wrestle Samoa Joe, Darby, who had it for like less than a month. Samoa Joe gets it back for another month. Wardlow again for 3 days. Powerhouse Hobbs, he had it for a month. Wardlow had it 3 times. Jesus Christ, I don't remember. I don't remember that. Luchasaurus had it for 98 days. He had it for 98. Oh, Christian had it. That's right. Christian was
Yeah.
holding on to it. Then Christian and then Cope had it for less than a day. Then Christian got it back. Then
This
Cope
lady
got it.
sucks, bro.
Then Cope got injured. Then Jack Perry had it for mad long.
Yeah.
And then Garcia beat Jack Perry at Full Gear. And then Adam Cole won a Dynasty. Yeah, everything post like, yeah, you're right. Cody's second reign. It's kind of like, ugh.
Even Cody's second reign was bad. All we got from
It
it
was
was
only
the
it was only
fucking
30 days.
McGillibuddy promo.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we saw Cody in rare form that day. I might have to run that promo back, bruh.
We have to put that in the top 10 promo all the time.
Oh, you know what?
Talk.
Later, I'll check where that's at.
We gotta see where that's at. That nonsensical ass promo that was like
Cody Rhodes.
that had to be one of the most if you know promos and no one knew until after the fact.
Hmm.
The fact that Tony
Ah,
even allowed him to do that
dog,
promo is nuts.
this shit is so funny. WWE, he has mad nines. It goes into AEW. Hold on. He has three AEW promos that are like 9.8. The rest of his AEW promos are like 4 and below.
Where's that Black Lives Matter promo you got?
Ooh.
What a bad promo.
Was that even? Oh man, I don't even think that shit was rated.
It
Um,
should be. It was terrible.
I'm trying to figure out.
That
Okay,
was the
this
beginning of
is.
the end for Cody, bro.
Oh, his Anthony Agogo promo. Yeah, that shit
Yeah,
was
that
garbage.
was that was the beginning of the end.
Um, I'm trying to see. Is this it? I'm like skimming around. Nah, where's that promo, bro? Because he mentions Brody King in that promo, right? Oh no, this is it. This is it. This is it. And it's rated a 4.58.
Nice.
Niggas hated, bruh. This promo was elite. And then what is it ranked? It must be ranked hella low. So this is just it is a top 45 Cody promo. Um, but yeah, moving on. We got Swerve and Osprey versus the Young Bucks. If Swerve and Osprey loses, they can't challenge for the title for a year. Um, and honestly, for Chaos, I'm gonna go with the Bucks.
Oh God, I hope not.
This might be another case where Osprey votes himself off the island. You feel me?
I think
Just
that would be the worst thing he could possibly do.
just so just so they have a reason. Well, like he does it, and I know the immediate excuse is going to be like, well, next year All In is going to be in London, and that's where you get the rematch. I mean, that's where he finally gets his match and like finally wins. But I just don't think that you should be holding off that long. Like, what is it? Brian Alvarez said, if you don't get a title, if you don't get the AEW title on Osprey that first year, you failed them, and they're waiting till year three to do it.
Bro, he's been their top baby face, and they just refuse to put him anywhere near that world title. It's blowing my mind. I don't understand it.
It's it's mostly him, which is the crazy part.
Yeah, according to the reports, he wants this.
He just wants to be a loser. Um, yeah, no, it just is what it is. I don't think I'm gonna really enjoy this match. Uh, so it is what it is. I'm gonna just move on here. I don't have much to say. We have the women casino gauntlet and the men's casino gauntlet. Participants are to be announced.
TBD.
So we're gonna move on.
Well,
Uh,
I mean, we can guess who we think gonna win those matches.
I don't know who's gonna be in it.
Well, for the men, we know for sure. I know Ricochet's in it. I know Mystico's in it. I know Brody King, MJF, Mark Briscoe, Ricochet. If I had to guess, I think they go Mark Briscoe.
That'd be cool.
I wouldn't be mad at that. Women's one, I have no idea. Couldn't I couldn't tell you.
Um,
I'm surprised Wikipedia doesn't have the as far as the women's one, no, we only know Chris Statlander and Megan Baines in it. I have to assume Tekla and Queen Aminata and whoever else the fuck is in there. Athena, probably. I don't know who's winning that. The women's one, it can be anybody.
I don't know about the women.
Yeah.
The women is a step on the conveyor belt to get slaughtered by the money train. So I'm gonna move on.
Yeah.
Okada versus Kenny Omega. This is the match for the to unify the inter the international and continental for the AEW Unified Championship.
Even though the Continental Championship is still going to exist, I guess.
Yeah, they were talking about like carrying like three belts or whatever. I'm very confused by that. Um,
Also, they're going to be another Continental Classic. He already announced it, so
yeah.
I don't really understand. Well, I don't understand why the Continental Classic needs a championship. Why can't the Continental Classic just be what it is? Give him a trophy or something
Hmm.
like the
Um,
G1. But you
I'm
defend the
gonna go.
G1, don't you? The briefcase or whatever the fuck they got.
I think so.
I
Yes,
don't know.
yes,
It doesn't
yes, yes,
matter. It
yes,
doesn't matter.
yes. You
Yeah, it
do.
does.
Okada wins. Um,
Hmm.
Kenny Omega for the past 3 weeks has been talking about how his body is deteriorating and how he does not have much time left, and how he just kind of wants to get it over with. Um, so
He's
that,
working you, buddy. You're getting worked.
oh, I think his injuries are real.
Nah, he's working you.
But the hanging it up part, maybe whatever. I'm gonna go with Okada though. I'm gonna go with the healthier superstar. Sorry, wrestler.
I'll go Kata. I don't know about that. That's all I got.
Okay. Um, Tony Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the AEW Women's Championship. Come on, man. It was a foregone conclusion as soon as she said I was a no and
Yeah, it's Big Monet.
times are changing. It's Monet time. So, honestly, and I'm gonna honestly be really real. Tony Storm hasn't really done anything this championship reign. Um, because it's really just been just waiting for Monet. We're waiting for this match specifically. So
Yeah.
she hasn't really done much. It's similar-ish to the EO Sky sort of thing. Like she's just not really doing much because we're just waiting for a pay-per-view or whatever, or just like waiting for a substantial like match to put together or like a storyline.
Well, I can't say that because she is wrestling. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of like that January to WrestleMania where Roman had the title and he was just having matches that everyone knew he wasn't going to lose
Yeah.
every week or
When
not
this
every
when
every
that nigga
show.
was wrestling AJ, Randy Orton, and LA Knight, like nigga,
And
please.
the 4 hours later, nigga, we know he ain't losing this match.
Um,
I mean, he did have the Sammy match after that, but still, like, we knew what it was.
but yeah, it's the Monet time. Now, what I'm assuming is the main event. Jon Moxley versus Hangman Adam Page in a Texas death match for the AEW World Championship. Do the right thing, Tony Khan. Just do the right thing.
He has to be seeing the internet chatter like, yo, please do not have this man win this match.
My thing is that like for some people, internet chatter might work, but this is Moxley, who I think he is deathly afraid of him possibly just leaving. But
Do we
like,
know his contract status?
I feel like he might say, "Fuck that, I'm leaving."
What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah, he was sue me then, pussy. Um,
I also think Moxley's too worried about if he loses what this company looks like. I genuinely think Moxley puts a lot on his shoulders as far as this company
my
goes.
thing, my thing is that like he doesn't like what this company is looking like and all that stuff, but he's never elaborated on AEW's current image.
Like, well, he doesn't really do interviews. I feel like
Well, shit, he barely says it in all the time that he's cut a promo.
I'm
Like,
talking about outside of character. I'm talking about like the actual John Moxley. Like,
oh,
I think he genuinely like,
the character and the man
yeah, I
doesn't talk
think he
about it.
puts a lot. Yeah,
Um, I definitely think that like ever since he cut that first promo where he was just like, I don't like what AEW is, blah blah this and that, and then people were just like, this is the greatest promo ever or whatever. But I'm just like, he's indirectly telling you that this shit sucks. But but that promo doesn't work because you this honestly this character in the story of John Moxley doesn't really work because you will have to like kind of acknowledge that the guys on the roster are hoes. These guys aren't
Well,
like the best wrestlers. And
I mean, I don't think the roster's full of bad wrestlers.
well, not the wrestlers that can like really do something for AEW as a whole, like take AEW to that next level. But
Yeah.
and just to go back to my point before, we just say who the winner is or who it should be. Moxley has talked a lot about not liking what AEW has become, or he doesn't like the image. He wants to shape it in his image or anything that it is, but he's never really told us what, like in detail, what the problem is, what his vision is. And then, just a few months ago, we have what is it? Sorry. We have the Bucks coming in also saying, yeah, man, I like what you're saying. I don't like what AEW is becoming either. And I understand what the Bucks mean. I get is because that people aren't really respecting their authority for the most part, or like respecting that they're not respecting that they're EVPs, right?
Hmm.
But I just don't like they agree that they don't like what the vision is, but we don't know what the
What
vision
their
is.
vision is. Yeah.
Yeah, like what the Moxley and the Death Riders vision is. Like they're just riding with him just to ride with him. You feel me? Um, like this isn't Blackpool Combat Club where the essentially the mission was like we're recruiting guys and we're going to shape them into wrestlers that, just shape them into better wrestlers. Kind of just like the Diamond Mine kind of thing. Um,
Or what we deem as professional wrestling.
yeah. And then all we end up getting out of it is fucking Wheeler Yuta and Marina Shafir. Probably two Marina, the worst wrestler that they have on the women's roster, or one of, and then Wheeler Yuta, probably one of the most boring wrestlers that they have. Um, I'm nothing has come through for the Blackpool Combat Club or the Death Rider. So yeah, I'm just really confused by John Moxley's thing, and I think we can just close that chapter in AEW. This could be that. This could just be the wrestle crap era of AEW that we just look back and it's just like, man, fuck, man, that shit sucked. But we're on to greener pastures. Thoughts?
Moxie's winning. That's my thought.
Fuck you.
That's my thought. I don't want it that to be that way, but I had just had this feeling in my heart that
Kiss
he's
my
winning this
ass.
match.
Um, Hangman. I want Hangman to win, but I think that AEW needs Hangman to win.
I think there's more to the story with Hangman and Osprey that doesn't involve the title.
What is that story?
I don't know yet. They have to become friends and win the tag titles or something.
You see, I think what you're kind of replace Osprey with Swerve Strickland, and I think you would be right. And I think that's what this was it. That's what it was supposed to be. Still, um, but right now I think it is in AEW's best interest for it to be Hangman Page. There has been a significant dip in quality with the Death
At least in the
Riders
main,
on
at
top.
least in the at least the main event scene. Yeah, I
Yes, the
agree.
main event scene. The main event scene, a drastic quality dip. I think for the tag title scene, it's not much of a dip, but there is a grand stagnation. Um, of it. I think honestly, I think that goes for the rest of the divisions. Um, like I wouldn't say there's like a quality dip. I just think there is a stagnation in everything. Um, if Okada wrestles more on these shows, on the weekly shows, I think that that will improve the mid card. Well, if he shows us what he gave to Ibushi, I think we get something really crazy out of the men's division or that mid card division. But that's pretty much like a little just that's just it. The women right now is stagnant because the train is they're at a railroad cross. So that's just my thoughts at this current time. Any other thoughts on this pay-per-view as a whole? You tweeted that you're really excited about this.
I won't say really excited. I am looking forward to it though.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good show. I think
All
the in
right.
ring content, I think the atmosphere would be cool. It looks like they're gonna do about 25K. This would be a good atmosphere for AEW.
Hmm.
Um, I'm interested to see what the production looks like. The last pay per view they did, I really liked their stage. I want to see how they outdo it for this one. Um, yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I want to see how they kind of handle situations. For example, the main event. Um,
Hmm.
assuming the main event is Hangman versus Moxley, I just want to see where they go with it. I'm maybe intrigued is the better word.
All right.
I want to see what happens, which you know is which should be when you're looking forward to a wrestling show. I want to looking forward to what happened. They actually had me interested in what's going to happen, which doesn't happen very often with AEW these days.
Hmm. All right. That is it for our show. Um, you can subscribe to us on Patreon, patreon.com/the A Show RNC. Um, you can also follow us on Twitter at the A Show RNC. You can follow Quan at the Comeback Spot. You can follow me, Cyrus at Cyrus on TWR. Everything's in the show notes. The Soul Ruka interview should be up by the time this episode comes out. But if you were on our Patreon, you probably would have heard it already. And if you spend $20 on the Patreon, you would have been in our Discord and you would have knew a day in advance that the pay-per-view, I mean the interview was happening. So just fun shit to add to that. Congrats to the A show for 400.
On them things.
We
My goodness.
are we are right behind you. Um, what is it? We're like on 287 or 287.
Are we gonna do a live 300?
No. Um, if I think if we just combine those days where we don't watch like that period of time where we don't watch or we don't record the AEW during December, I think if we combine those years, we probably would have been close. We probably would have done 300 by now. I think so.
Yeah, easily. But
Yeah.
we take it on vacations where we can get them.
Yeah. Honestly, nothing really happens during December. AEW tries to do something for what is it? It's like World's End,
We do World's End.
but I'll catch them niggas at World End. I'll be right there to start the pay-per-view off at the top of the year. Um, but yeah, congrats to them. 300 should be really cool. Should be nice. For us at least. And thank you guys for listening and all your support. Bye bye. Peace.